Hi, Kendrick.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Been a little better, a little tense and stressed right now.
Could you elaborate about why you're feeling stressed, tensed?
Yeah, earlier today, got in a bit of an argument with another customer at the grocery store that I felt it shouldn't happen, but it kind of, yeah, an argument there.
Okay. Um, what was the catalyst of this argument?
So we were going to check out, and I felt that I was in line next, and apparently he felt that he was in line next also. So um, when the person in front of us got done, I went up to check my groceries out, and he came and got in front of me, and so I said, "Sir, I think that I was next in line." And his response was one that I didn't feel was appropriate for the situation. Instead of just saying, "No, I don't think you were next," he kind of got an attitude with it, and he kind of got heated in the situation. His voice towards me was more in a yelling manner, which I didn't think was appropriate, and which it didn't sit well with me. So when he yelled towards me, that's when I started to yell back towards him, because I'm not, I don't handle those situations very well right now. So that's where the shouting match kind of started.
Okay. Um, so could you talk a little bit more about, you said you, right now, you're not in a situation where, you feel like yelling is a good thing for you because it triggers you.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of what you said, that it triggers you when people yell at you. Is there a reason for why you're? Is it all the time?
I think it's more of when I feel people are attacking me for no reason. Like if I'm at a football game or something and there are a bunch of people yelling, I know they're not yelling directly at me. They're just yelling in that situation, cheering or something. But if somebody's yelling directly at me and attacking me, take it personally, and that's when my emotions get involved, and so once the emotions get involved, things just kind of get out of hand sometimes. So I think that's when I feel like people are attacking me, I don't handle that very well.
Okay. Have you thought about any ways to lessen that effect? Because I know ultimately you can't control how people respond to situations. Like today in the grocery store, you didn't have any control over that. You didn't go in the grocery store and say somebody's gonna cut me in line today.
Mm-hmm.
So how could you prepare yourself for situations of that nature?
That is something I hadn't thought about very much. I think being here and this talking to you is a chance for me to express those feelings, and just being able to talk to somebody about it, and then having them or someone direct me in a path where I can get to talk to someone that will help me through those situations and help me learn how to either just walk away from the situation, or learn how to take that anger, that passion, those emotions, and get rid of them some other way instead of directly at that moment. So Yeah. Now I haven't thought about it much, but I'm glad you asked the question. It brings up some good situations for me to think about.
Yeah. So back to the incident. What were some emotions that you felt when y'all were bickering back and forth?
I felt anger. I felt frustration toward myself also, because in the moment I felt I was doing the right thing, of protecting myself. The frustration came a little later after the situation was over, because I felt like I shouldn't have let myself get that emotional. But in the moment, yeah, I felt that. I also felt a little bit of, fear for my safety because, again, I felt that he was attacking me, and you go into defense mode, and it's the fight or flight deal, and I was ready to fight. So that was another emotion going through my mind there. So those were a few.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you go back to the beginning of the argument, is there something that you felt you could have done differently, like before it even started?
Yeah.
Because, again, talking about how you can't control other people's actions, but we can prevent how other people respond to us.
Yeah. Yes.
So. So we might.
I think that the best option, looking at it now, and it's probably just let him go on and get in line in front of me. Just thinking about the situation, there was no rush at the store. I wasn't in any particular hurry to get anywhere. It would have been very easy for me to just let him go and just wait next in line and go after him. That would have been the best thing to do, but in that moment, that wasn't what was going through my mind. So, but yeah, now looking back on it, that was probably the best thing to do.
Okay. Yeah. So preventative.
Absolutely.
Because you go in and you're like, okay, well, this could happen. So if I do go by all means to make sure that I don't get into an argument, I don't get frustrated, I don't get stressed out, I'm not gonna egg somebody on, or even probable cause. Because there's always the possibility he could have accidentally cut you because he didn't see you, and he could have been nice about it.
Yeah.
But then there's also the other side. He could have not been so friendly, or he could have been mean about it and still moved and not argued with you.
Yeah.
So you just never know how someone's going to respond.
You can't control them, but you can't control your own actions.
Yeah. So, okay. So seems like you come up with a way to prevent this from happening in the future.
Yeah.
Or in other situations, right?
Yes.
So, could you think of any ways that, well, actually, so how do you feel now that you've talked through this? Cause it's trial and error, right? Cause you meet different people.
Yeah.
So now that you've talked through this and you've developed a plan for the future, how do you feel?
I feel like I will have a better chance of not getting so emotional, not getting so angry if that situation happens again. I don't know if I will actually, go all the way through with the plan that we've talked about, but at least I have that in my mindset. Maybe if I know I'm going into a situation where it might get stressful, where it might have those situations that pop up, I can have that plan going in before to, you know, here's what I'm going to do if something sparks my emotion, sparks my anger. I have that plan going in. So this has helped me at least get that plan going, get that plan in my mind before I enter certain atmospheres or certain situations.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Good. I'm glad you've come to that.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that went on today that you wanted to talk about?
Well, not much. I think once I got home, I was able to, you know, calm down a little bit. Like I said, when we got together, the emotions were still kind of high, but not much more happened after that. But no, I think just this whole experience of just being able to talk has helped me out a bunch.
Good. All right, I'm glad. Well, I'm glad you're feeling a little better, a little less stressed. I will see you next time.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.